for some rain. So it all looks good for qualifying. Maybe if one of the drivers can let us know what's happening in the race. But so far, so good. 15 drivers tonight, with the addition of Arno Gous, who's joined us from Tier 1 into Tier 2. And it is a full quali. So we'll have Q1, Q2, Q3. And with me in the comms box, I've got Khaled Burka, one of our Tier 1 drivers who normally looks after Tier 2, but I'm back. How's it, Khaled? Nice to have you.
How's it, Heinrich? Yeah, nice to be, how can I say, nice to have a partner in crime. Normally I'm doing this alone, but yeah, nice to be here. So far the weather doesn't look too bad. We can't actually say what's going to happen in the race, but it looks like it's good for qualifying.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of those tracks here in the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, which is extremely tough on tires, it's extremely tough on corner cutting. Corner cutting obviously on strict in both tiers, so this is going to be a challenge for the drivers. Razor, I'm going to stick with Razor, but he looks like the first car out. He's giving his teammates a good run for his money so far. So Dean, Maxstar, and Razor doing a good job here for the Racing Point. Currently third in the World Championship, if I'm not mistaken, just behind the Ferraris and the Renaults. So they're doing well, but I think everyone wants to catch Top Dog. He's been having an awesome season, a good improvement from Season 2 to Season 3. So he's really getting it together. So
yes, I'm on board with him now. He's just he's on the back straight now. He's going to come and start his lap.
Absolutely.
So you stick with Razor?
Yeah, so let's get on board here with Razor 02, Nicholas Bennett. I'm not going to say his second name. I gave him some crap about that today. Maybe I should start calling him his second name. As he goes through to turn 3, turn 4, nicely avoids the wall on the outside, stick it into 7th, all the way down to the gears into 3rd, right the curve on the right, a little bit on the left, try to keep it as straight as possible, not using the back end. DRS wide open, obviously in hot lap mode here. As he goes through here, this last S section, oh, nicely done. Very good lap here by Razor, so he's getting it hooked up. This Racing Point looks very stable as he goes. Purple sector for him, but no surprise because no one's really set up a time yet. As he comes through the last part of sector 3, purple sector again, DRS wide open. This is the stretch. This is where you can really make or break your lap. Wall of Champions, you can invalidate the lap, but you can also invalidate your next lap. So it's very tippy toes through here, 4th gear, 5th gear. Stay away from the wall, get the car straight, goes over the start finish line, and that's a 108.9. Wow. Wow, what a lap. That is super fast.
Right, PW is there with a 111.
Yeah, there we go. So Chicken Wing, Stefan putting it up 2.8 seconds behind, but he'll find some pace, I'm pretty sure.
Now. Ah, nice. Ah, nice.
Yeah, 108.
Some competition today.
Yeah, some competition. 16th off Razor on his first flyer. So it's the cat amongst the pigeons. Remember, this is Q1. We will not lose anyone in the session. Drivers will retire as soon as they set up their fastest laps. Obviously get a banker lap in, get out of the way of everyone. We will lose no one. Yep. Nick Gishan, 1.9 seconds off. Yep.
I see there's I just saw a Red Bull flying up there. I think it's Zero to Cool. He's coming in for his lap.
Yeah, so let's get on board there with Zero.
Oh, we got one retirement?
No, but that's yeah, that's just Q1 retirement. So invalidated his lap. Zero. Is it? No, he's not. It's okay.
I think it's just a one.
Looks to be okay. If I look at the
track
map,
he's starting it again. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit lucky, but everything is green, so he's good to go. I want to, while you stick with Zero, I just want to see where Super D is still in the pits. Ron Spitter having a really good season. He's been racking up the points for the Mercedes team. Him and his teammate Esotronic ZA paid a lot of money for this Mercedes, so they're making the most out of it. DRS wide open. He's in sector 2 at the moment, so let's see how he hooks this up. Let's get on board with him. Stays away from the wall, gets the car nicely. Let's see how he goes through the hairpin here before he gets onto the back straight. Gets all the way to second, touch the inside of the curb, well done. Avoid the left-hand side Rolex. I think we all want Rolexes, but he avoids that. DRS wide open, there we go. Wall of Champions coming up. This is make or break again for Ron, so let's see if he can hook this lap up. as he goes through. Takes it nice and gentle. 4th gear, 5th gear, yeah, stay away from the wall.
So we got 0 on a 110.
There we go. Ron, 2.5 seconds away. Let me just do this. So Ron on the 111.4. That's good enough to get him through. We will not lose any drivers. Stefan Chicken Wing, he is on another lap. Let's see if he can break the 110s. Oh, 111.3. Well done by Chicken Wing. And that puts him unfit into 6th position. So good stuff by him. Super D is out. He's on an out lap. He's just coming out of the pits now. Maxstar.
So I'm on board with the other Mercedes. Is it Jonica? He's just coming around the last hairpin for the main straight.
Absolutely. So black livery for this car. So Arne Kroos retires from the session. He's put up a lap of 111, basically flat. Currently in 5th. Sean in sector 3. Let's get on board with him. See if he gets nice 4th gear. Ooh, very gentle 3 gear. 3rd, 4th. Very gentle.
I think he just lost a lot of time there. Too much.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time, but that's good enough to put him into 8th at the moment. Super D is on an out lap.
I don't know if you want to get on board Super D, because Maxstar, he's also on his out lap.
Yeah. So first across the line.
Let me stick with the other Red Bull, Pofmace. He's also on his out lap. Let's see how he goes.
Yeah, Maxstar, Stabilizer in the pits, Wezo out on track. I really want to just stick here with Super D. He's on an out lap at the moment, coming down the back straight. And we'll catch him. We'll get on board with the Scuderia Ferrari team as he goes past the Wall of Champions. Nice 5th gear there. It's the first time I see a 5th gear going through there. Starts his hot lap, DRS wide open, across the finish line. And here we go. Nice 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Up into 3rd again, gets nice rotation out of it. Into turn 3, 4th gear, yeah, stay away from the wall. Gets very good lap here by the Ferrari, purple sector 1, gets it nicely hooked up. 3rd gear, 4th gear, there we go, nice rotation for the Ferrari, DRS wide open. So purple sector 1 for the Ferrari team. Goes into the last bit. So easy to invalidate track limits here.
I wonder if he's probably using his new Fanatec. He's just probably bluffing everyone.
Yeah, I think he is. Purple sector 2 for Super D. So expect a low 108 here. That'll be good to see. Nice traction out of it. DRS wide open. As he comes closer to the Wall of Champions as he goes through. Let's see if he does this in 5th gear again. He does it in 4th, 5th, short shift. Yeah, get nice rotation out of the car. Straight dash to the line. He lost a bit of time. I think he eased off a bit. Didn't want to take too much out of it. I saw it in sector 3, the beginning of sector 3. Short shifted a lot to 5th. So that's good enough for 8th. Probably going to have another go. No, it's not. Maxstar currently on track. There we go, Paul
just
plays
underneath his, underneath his teammates. So good for the Red Bulls.
Yeah, 3rd and 4th for the Red Bulls. Obviously, we can't say the same for Tier 1 at the moment. Big struggle there for the Red Bull team. Maxstar starts his flyer, so let's stick with the Racing Point. Currently, his teammate top of the charge.
I'm on board with Loki. He's starting his flying lap. He's just done sector 1.
Alright, so as the Racing Point goes through, let's have a look at his sector 1. So it should be a green sector 1 for him. Oh, invalidated. So I'm not sure where. Codemaster tells me it's invalidated, not sure why. Let's see if he eases off and save his ERS. He's still gunning it. Not sure what's going on here. Alright, Low currently in 14, still need to set the time, goes past his teammate, gets up to the Wall of Champions. Let's see where this slots him in. Very gentle through the last section. This will probably be a 112. 112.1, it's good enough for 10, it's good enough to get through.
Suspect some guys are sandbagging here. That's obviously Q1 is not the one where you want to put all your eggs in one basket. You just want to get your time done, make sure you go through to the next queue.
Absolutely. So Maxstar invalidated that lap, so just weird that he was just keep on knocking it. So very tentative through turn 3 and turn 4 as he goes around the right-hander.
Ford Sniffleizer, he's coming for his, he's going to put on a time now, he's coming over the finish line.
Yeah, our Australia winner, first race of the season. What an exciting race that was for Tier 2. Sniffleizer snatching it literally in the last, I would say, probably 600-700 meters.
The lap was invalidated, he didn't put on a time, I didn't check nicely.
So Maxwell putting in green sectors, so he's obviously, this is his first time lap, so this will give him a lap up. I must say, this Racing Point looks a bit different than the one from Razor, so obviously a setup difference here. Razor's car, must say, looks very hooked up at the moment. So it's obviously nicely done. So you normally get really one good lap out of your qualifying session, and you always hope that that happens in Q3 to get you pole. Hopefully that was not Razor's lap of the evening, so hopefully you can replicate that into Q2 and Q3.
I actually suspect he can actually go faster. I just think he's got his car hooked up nicely. He's got a nice setup, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's also why it's important for teammates to practice together, because you know you're expecting Maxstar to also be up there. But it's early for us to say. We'll have to see in the second and third quali.
Yeah, so Maxstar's just gone purple in sector 1. Ooh, a bit on the grass there. So this is not going to help him much. I'm not sure if he's pushing that hard. It just looks like a much easier lap to him. So he's obviously staying out.
Okay, Sniffleizer retired. Not an accident. He just decided not to put on a time.
Okay, so interesting. Looking at strategies as we get closer to Q2, just over 5 minutes left in Q1.
Chicken wing is out again.
Yeah, so Khaled, in terms of strategy, more or less a soft medium or a medium soft. I don't think the medium and hard is probably the fastest way around.
There is, and the problem with those mediums and hards is that you're gonna be using your tires. This is quite the heavy track on tires, and you're gonna be very slow in the end. You know, if you're gonna be in a position where guys are with softs behind you, you're gonna lose positions.
Absolutely.
Unless you have a big gap.
If you could just maybe get the link up for us onto the social media YouTube channel for us in Discord, so the guys can just obviously click on there if they want to. Maybe just put it for us onto the YouTube link there. Yeah, at the moment, as I see, Wezo is still out on track. 4 minutes left. I'm just going to pop out and make some coffee. Right, so if you just joined us, Q1, welcome to the Jules Villeneuve circuit here in Canada. And qualifying one basically done. And we are off. I just want to log on to YouTube here. Alright, so Hanku has popped in here, one of the drivers for the Red Bull Racing team, and he says no rain forecast for the session, so that's good news. Alright, so no timed lap put in there for, I'm not sure who it was, Snowfalizer. So someone's gone out. So it's 14 drivers. We'll lose 4 drivers to the session, so only the top 10 will go through. All eyes are on Razor, Top Dog, and Super D to see if they can replicate those times. This is really the time or the session that you want to put in a good lap to get yourself through. We will have a look and see what everyone goes out on. So Maxstar decides to go out in the mediums low, still sitting in the pits in the mediums. Everyone else flipping between the softs and the mediums. So as the 2 racing points go line astern, it looks like Razor's out second, and it looks like Maxstar is the first racing point on track. There we go. And Razor goes through. And we've got basically everyone on track almost. And we'll monitor these guys' times and see. So Marcel saying, good to have me back in the comms. Yeah, I took a bit of a sabbatical for about 2 to 3 weeks with life happening and kids and everything. It's tough when you have kids. I think there's a lot of people who would agree with that. So my sabbatical has come to an end, so my holiday is over. Back in the comms box and back part of the management team. So thanks Marcel for giving me a shout out there. Excited to be back, excited to be in Canada. Obviously from here on we're almost getting to the halfway stage of the season, which will be Austria, then a nice week break for everyone before we hit I think it is Silverstone after that. And so tier 1 or tier 2 at the moment. Gerrit, if you could just pull up some stats there maybe for us and just run us through the top 4 in the Drivers' Championship and maybe the Constructors. I'm just on the YouTube channel, you're just here checking out our comments. Just want to make sure that I answer everyone that I should. And then Ron is saying, Van der Walt saying, all the best guys, go Ferrari. So yeah, DRS-F1 Ruan, if you want to catch him, he's racing with us on tomorrow night in Canada. I tell you what, this is probably the most hated track for me. Oh, I say that really for every track because I don't finish, but this is horrible. But yeah, let's get on board with our pole sitter in Q1, Razor. Let's see if we can get into the 108s again. Hopefully I didn't jinx him, hopefully not commentator's curse where that was his lap for the evening, but he is in sector 2 at the moment. He's got purple, but no surprise, no one's really set up a time yet. So nice rotation out of the car, gets it nicely hooked up onto the DRS back straight, DRS wide open, on the way to the Wall of Champions.
I can give you some stats now if you're ready.
Yeah, let's just finish this lap from Razor. Let's just see what he puts the benchmark. Oh, that's not invalidated. Wow, man. That was cutting it fine, I tell you what. So is this going to be a 109.1? So not far off his time in Q1, which was a 108.9. So he's more or less there. Nick Gishan currently second on a 110. Yeah, give us some stats there.
Because we got Top Dog on 176. Oh, sorry, 179. I'm not wearing my glasses. Then we got Wezo.
Can we get you some glasses?
Yeah, he's on 114. Then we got Super D also in a Ferrari. He's on 104. Then we got Snowfalizer in an Alfa Romeo. He's in 71.
Okay, so a relatively big gap between third and fourth, really.
And then in constructors, it's Ferrari on 283. Renault on 168, Racing Point on 98, and Red Bull on 75. So it is close.
Yeah, it's not even halfway through the season, and Ferrari has been having some really good stints, which I'm very happy about. But I tell you what, don't take out the Racing Points, the pink Barbie car. I know we mocked that car a lot in Season 2, but Season 3, I think everyone's dead quiet. But Razor looks super good here in Canada. Maxstar was looking absolutely good as well. Super Deep going second on a 109.4. I just want to get on board here. So Top Dog coming out of the pits. Maxstar teammate of Razor. Let's see where the second Racing Point can slot himself into. He's on a set of mediums. Wezo has gone third on a set of mediums on a 110.0. And that's a very good lap time there. Ooh, as Maxstar runs wide. Ooh, you're going to have to start all over again there. Maxstar with a 110 flat on the mediums, 110.7 for low on the mediums, and then 111.4 for chicken wing on the mediums. Alright, so just under 10 minutes left. Everyone, we're still waiting for Arno Gous. He is in Sector 1 at the moment, so let's get him board with the Alpha Tauri. He's got a purple Sector 1 on the mediums. Wow, impressive. Let's see if we can get us hooked up in Sector 2. Mercedes in a little bit further ahead of him, so he goes into third, fourth. We're probably going to lose a bit of time here. Not the confidence to go through that S section like the Racing Points. Let's see how he handles the hairpin. Down to second, third. Yeah, there we go. So let's have a look here at the lap from Arno Gous. His teammate, obviously Nick Gishin, he's currently in fourth on the softs on a 110.2. A little bit tentative. Everyone is very tentative through the Wall of Champions. He goes 110.3, so just behind his teammate on the medium. So a very good lap time there by Arno. You expect a tire differential between the softs and the hards. I'm not sure what it is, probably about a second. But Arno putting it up there in fifth. The other guy, Top Dog's currently on an outlap. Syphilizer just coming out of the pits. 0 to full invalidates his lap, so not a good start for the Red Bull driver. Currently Red Bull is 7th with 4th mates. So we're going to stick a bit with Top Dog on his outlap and catch him on his hot lap. But good consistency here by Razor. Gerard, a 108.9 in quali 1, 109.1 in quali 2. So you would tend to think that he's yeah, he's very on the edge at the moment, which is good. Purple sector 1 for Top Dog as he goes through sector 2. Let's stick with him. Oh, invalidated through the S section, so he's going to have to start all over again. Pressure a bit on him. Currently Razor in first, Super D in second, Wezo in third, Nick in fourth, Arno Gous in fifth. So good showing by the Alpha Tauris. People who still need to set up a time, 0 to cool, Syphilizer, Top Dog. Maxstar definitely needs to improve on his lap there. It's going to be interesting to see if he goes out on the softs. If the mediums was just maybe a little ploy there as Top Dog goes into the pits. He's been using softs in Q1. He's obviously used probably that same set now in Q2, trying to get it banked up. That didn't work so nicely for him. He's obviously got a fresh set of softs waiting for him. A little bit of pressure on him, because if he doesn't get it hooked up on his fresh set of rubber, it's just going to take another set of tires away from him for Q3. And that's really where you want 2 brand new set of tires.
But that's the pressure, and then sometimes you put yourself on unnecessary pressure. But the tier 2 field is getting faster, and if you want to be the top dog, how can I say top dog? You need to be able to on a drop of a hat, pull out those fast laps, especially in qualifying.
Absolutely. So Syphilizer has validated this lap. He's on a set of mediums, but he's going to restart all over again. Top Dog's going out. It looks to be, if I just get on board with him, I think it's a brand new set of softs. Let's just see if it's shining.
I think it's set up. The guys didn't. It's probably like a time trial setup, and they never. I'm just guessing now. They never practiced too perfectly with this one.
Yeah.
And
So,
the conditions is changing now.
absolutely. So this looks like a brand new set of softies for Top Dog. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do.
He's just
Sniffleizer.
behind Sniffleizer
Yeah, so
on the mediums.
Sniffleizer.
And they're both on, Sniffleizer's on a hard cap.
Yeah, so let's get on board here with Sniffleizer, or let's just focus on him for a bit. So he's in sector 2 at the moment. Let's see what he can get up to in the Alfa Romeo. So invalidates again. So he's having the same issues.
I think it's set up.
Yeah, he's having the same issues as me at the moment. I just can't find anything that works for me around Canada. So I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. Hopefully my teammates not listening to this. But yeah, so some worries from my side of the garage for the Red Bull team for tomorrow night. So hopefully we can sort that out before tomorrow. Top Dog, he's on an outlap at the moment. So impressive chicken wing sitting in 10th on the mediums. He's sitting in the pit, 5 minutes left to go. Esotronic couldn't get to his time on the softs. Maxstar, we would think, can go a little bit faster. Top Dog, we know we can slot it up right there. Sniffleizer, we know we can. So Stefan, chicken wing probably need to go out again. I don't think chicken wing.
I would say anyone from 6th place down is in danger because you got fast guys. Okay, Sniffleizer retired, so he's 8. So let's say anyone from 7th place to 13th place is in danger.
Yeah.
But obviously you expect Top Dog and Maxstar, to put on
to really put the pressure on, yeah, and that will move low in chicken wing out of contention for the top 10. So let's have a look and see what low in chicken wing does. Chicken wing has fitted the softs at the pit, so he's waiting to go through. Purple sector 1 for Top Dog. Let's see if we can get it hooked up here. This is the part of the track we invalidated it earlier. Let's see if he can get this right and left hand Issa's right this time. Down to 4th, yeah, gets it right. Gets on the power 5th, yeah, 6th, it looks good. A little bit tentative there, it plays in your mind, but purple sector 2 for him.
Yeah.
So we expect definitely a 108 here from the Top Dog. So max energy gain and say let's go chicken wing. Yeah, he's put on the softies, so let's wait and see. A little bit tentative through that section. Not the confidence in the Ferrari.
I think it's enough to put him through.
Yeah, it's enough, but I tell you what, the car doesn't look hooked up like the Racing Points for me at the moment from Razor. So Razor looks very comfortable. It doesn't look like he's on the edge at all. The car looks very stable. The Top Dog very fast, but looks a bit ragged. But yeah, that's what him up in.
It was actually hard for him to get to number 2. It wasn't easy, he
actually
worked
hard work.
for this.
Yeah, so let's get on board here with Chicken Wing Stefan as he goes through. So he's on the softies. 0 to full retiring. Oh, as he loses it, just getting on the power too early. That's a nose gone. He's just not gonna have enough time.
He's gonna get disqualified. Just be careful.
Yeah, well done. But I don't think he's gonna get another lap in 2 minutes left. I think that's his session done, unfortunately for him. Just getting on the power a little bit too early. Sean is
you see the conditions are changing. The track is.
Excuse me.
This track is so with edge, with grip. It's really hard. This is not actually the easiest track. It looks easy, but it's not.
Yep. No, ask me. I know. So currently in your top 10 drivers, we've got the first 3 on softs, 4th and 5th on the mediums, which is 0 to cool and DRS at Wezo. And then you've got all softs again. If you do fall out of the top 10, probably best option is to slap on a brand new set of mediums.
Definitely, yeah.
And see how far that takes you, because this track is known for accidents. There is safety cars, probably a 60% chance of safety cars around Gilles Villeneuve. And anything can happen. So I don't think anyone's going to challenge Razor. So he was on top on the time.
So we just see Maxstar now. He's starting his lap. Let's see if he can keep it clean. I don't think he's going to have he might just have one more chance.
Yeah, I think this is just probably going to be an easy lap for him. So he knows there's time to be found, but I don't think he's going to push it like he should. He doesn't want to invalidate this lap. So he's in sector 1 at the moment. 2.4 seconds up on his time. Yeah, that's plenty enough to take him through. So if you look at it, that will be a 110. That will take him probably predicted 6th or 7th. Let's have a look at his sector 2 times. Yeah, taking it nice and easy. Don't want to get into any trouble. Let's see how far up is he in sector 2. 2.2 seconds. so that will put him into 9th or 10th. So he's not as safe as I thought he would be.
All depends on this last corner because the guys have been taking it so.
Yeah, they've been taking it very easy, except for Razor. He's been on it from the word go. Oh, back end step slightly out. But that should be enough to get him through a 110.7. And that puts him into 10th. So Low is invalidated his lap.
He pushes Low out with, I think it's like...
Yeah, but I tell you what, let's get on board you with Low, because if he gets this Renault hooked up, he can seriously put the cat amongst the pigeons here, and we all rate Maxstar. We know that he's fast. This will be an upset.
Maxstar's also on a lap. Let's just see if his lap is...
Yeah, if you can stick with Maxstar.
Oh, he's out of it. He's out of it.
Okay, cool. So let's see if Low gets up in sector 1.
Yes.
So let's see what Low can do. Low is almost 500s up on his time. So get in there, Renault. Let's take it to the next level. Let's see what happens. Maxstar, obviously nothing he can do about this now. He's just a passenger. Let's see what sector 2 offers up for the Renault. If he gets to the hairpin, we'll get a shot. Ooh, almost a 10th up. So purple sector 2 for him. Unbelievable. So well done to Low there for getting a purple sector in sector 2. So he's definitely got the pace. And let's have a look at the Wall of Champions. Let's get on board with him. I like this section. Let's see if he can get into the low 110s. Gets it down to 4th. Don't invalidate this now. Get on the power nice and early. Let's see where this gets you. Let's see where this gets you. Does it?
He does.
It does. Well done. Good job. Nice. 10th for Low. So he just gives Maxstar a little bit of a shove to the back end. So also not by much, probably by less than a 10th. So guys, we lost in the session. Maxstar, big surprise on the Racing Point. Chicken Wing, who lost the car into turn 2. Esotronic and Sniffleizer. But Paul again, once again, the Razor 02, followed by Top Dog and Super D, and they're all on the softs, and then 0 to Cool, Wezo, and I don't know, starting on the medium, so that's going to be interesting.
Nah, Sniffleizer's got a problem. He can't put on times, so he has to work on that.
Yeah, so big support here coming from Warlock, one of our tier 1 drivers. He's saying, go Razor. Yeah, Razor is having an exceptional session. Oh, getting a bit tongue twisted there. He's been fastest in Q1 with a 108.9, fastest in Q2 with a 109. But that doesn't matter at all. That means absolutely diddly squat. It's all about Q3.
Now it's the real game.
Yeah, this is it. This is where it counts. This is where you need to hook up your lap.
You're gonna you'll go out first quick, try and get the first banker in, and just sit back and wait.
You know what, I suck so badly at the moment. For me, every lap's a hot lap. There's no banker laps at the moment. But the guys who got it under control, I would think, like Razor, even Super D looks very confident in the car. I think they'll put the bank up. Razor going out immediately, the same as what he did in Q1 and Q2. Goes out first. Put a banker lap up. You know, don't invalidate. Brand new softies there for Razor. Get a lap in. Put the time on the board. It's almost like scoreboard pressure. If you look at rugby and cricket, if you get a score on the board, it might not look like a lot, but halfway through the match, it might just look like a mountain. So get a banker lap in. These guys have got control over the cars, and then go slap on some new boots and really go all out for it. If you retire, you retire. If you get pole, well, it was worth the sacrifice. So everyone out at the moment. Low is still in the pits. I don't know who's still in the pits, as well as Hofmeis. Alright, so we're expecting the guys to get into the 108 again. And we're going to get on board somewhere immediately with our Q1 and Q2 frontman, Razor 02, Nicholas Bennett. So let's see as he goes through. I tell you what, Gerard, getting on board with this Racing Point, this car just looks hooked up. I kid you not.
No, he worked hard. He worked hard on the setup, and he put the effort and the time in, and the results are showing. That's Absolutely. Nice, you know.
Also made the transition from a remote to a wheel, and really got the wheel going very quickly. Normally we say it takes about 3 to 4 months. This guy really got it hooked up within a week or two. It's insane.
No, he put the effort in. He was like day in, day out. He was in F1. He was practicing.
Yeah, that's just commitment, commitment. No, I tell you what, this Racing Point just looks super. If I look at him through Sector 2, no, he's just finding all the right lines, all the right spaces. He's finding traction where people don't. And I think the difference between him and everyone else is the confidence in the car through the Wall of Champions section, because you can really see that he's fast, but not on the limit. So it's very controlled.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's hope I didn't jinx him. Again, he just knows where to cut that corner. This is going to be fast. This is going to be fast. 108. There we go. Now take that. That is super fast.
Okay, so I'm on board Top Dog now. He's just coming up the back main straight. He's coming up to the Wall of Champions.
Right, as the guys start putting in time, 0 to Kula 109.4 in second, Nick Gishan 109.5. So Ron with a 110.3.
109.031. So that puts Top Dog in second, 0 to Cool in third, Nick in fourth.
I tell you what, if this is any indication of what the next couple of races before the break's going to be like, I tell you what, this is going to get exciting. Welcome to Tier 2. This is exciting racing. Razor having some good results. I'm having some bad luck as well, but I've been on with this Racing Point on board. That car just sits. It's the amount of work that they've done on the setup there. Hats off to the Racing Point guys. Ron currently in 7th, low on an outlap. I don't know, Ghost, he's in Sector 1, but he's invalidated. Portma is still sitting in the pit, so he's probably only got one set of softs left. So he's probably just waiting to do one run. But at the moment, it's Razor on pole, Top Dog in second, Super D in third, so the Ferrari is on the second and third row. Then you've got Zero to Cool in the Red Bull. You've got the AlphaTauri of Nick Renner.
So I'm on board low now. Let's see how he goes in his flying lap here.
Alright, so Portma's ducking into the pits. Right, so the purple sector, it looks like for low, but I'm not sure if Codemaster's messing with us. Goes through Sector 2.
Let's see, Sector 2. No, maybe last time we're not showing a Codemaster sometimes plays games with you.
Yeah. But a nice exit out of the hairpin, DRX wide open on the back straight. And let's see what he can hook up here. He was in the 110s earlier, and that was enough to get him through into the top 10 shootout. This is probably going to be a 111, 110.9 for low. That's good enough to put him 8th at the moment. So he's got some time to get in front of Ron.
No, invalidated. He's going
again
over the grass.
Yeah, again. So that's his second lap that is invalidated. So
you see, Portma is coming out now for his hot lap. He just started his hot lap now.
Yeah. So Arno cutting all the corners possible. So he wants to get back to the pits, put on some new softs. He's not finding the rhythm. Currently, his teammate in fifth on a 109.5. So Portma's on an outlap in the Red Bull team. So let's see what he can do when he gets to the start-finish straight and start his hot lap. We'll get on board with the Red Bull Racing driver. Currently, his teammate is in 4th, the 109.4. So very close between Super D and Zero to Cool. Expect Zero to Cool to have another go at this. Top Dog's on an outlap again. Razor just sitting in the pits. I think he's just thinking to himself, well, I'll go out with about 2-3 minutes to go. Go fetch my time. And if you can't, then I've got an extra pair of socks.
I see. Top Dog is out on Top Dog, Super D, and Zero and Nick Geshen are all on the outlaps now. So they're obviously chasing for that pole position. But yeah, I'm sticking with Portma's here. He started his hot lap now.
Right, I'm going to get on board with him before these guys start all their hot laps. So let's stick on board with the Red Bull Racing driver. Oh, runs a little bit wide into turn 2. You might just get a bit of better traction out there. Goes into turn 3. Nicely done, nicely done. So this looks good from Portma's. Alright, so let's see where all the front runners are. Right, so I'm currently with Top Dog. He is, once again, Codemaster tells me it's a purple sector, but he is 200ths up on his time. So let's see what he can do in Sector 2. He needs 2/10 to get into pole. Sector 1, he's a 10th up in Sector 2, so purple Sector 1, purple Sector 2. So he's a 10th up in Sector 2, but that's just not enough to give him pole. Zero to Cool goes second on a 109 flat. I did not see that coming. What a lap there by the Red Bull guys. So Top Dog going through the last Wall of Champions section. DRS wide open. Is this going to be pole? Is this going to be pole? Oh, good enough for second on a 108.869. He is 1,000th.
It's like a head splitting them.
1,000th of a second between him and Razor. He's not going to have another go because that Soft will not have another lap in them. So he's probably off to the pits and try to get another lap in. Zero to Cool in third.
Up in Sector 1, so let's just see if he continues to Sector 2, let's see. But he is up on his time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if his DRS is going to last him all the way through, but let's have a look. Oh, really pushing through that corner, so this is going to be a good Sector 2, I tell you what. Yeah, he's a 10th and a half up, so if he gets this together, this will be pole for Top Dog. Razor's still sitting in the pits, I'm not sure if we're going to see him out again. Goes into the pits. Wow. So he's found, so he's found the time. I think he's going to slap on new boots and just go out again. He knows there's 2/10s waiting for him. Super D on a 109.131 currently in 4th. So I'm on board with him at the moment. Let's see what he does in Sector 3. I was not on board, so I'm not sure if he's up or down, but it looks like green sectors from him. So this might be an improvement.
I see Razor is out now. He's starting his out lap.
So Super D crosses the line. A 108.983. That's good enough for third. So very close here. Zero to Cool. That pushes him all the way from second down to 4th. Nick Gishin currently in 5th. Wezo in 6th position. He's on an out lap. Ron ducks into the pits. Fourth Mace goes 9th on a 110.6. Low 110.9. 11652. Right, so 1,000th of a second. I'm just watching at the Ferrari garage here. They just put on brand new set of tires for him.
He's coming out.
Yeah, he is. So Gert van der Merwe was saying, cool lap there, Super D. Yeah, what a good lap by him. But I tell you what, as he improves, everyone else improves. And we know there's 2/10s waiting for Top Dog. So can he get into the 108.7s, 108.6s? Awesome racing. Yeah, I haven't been this excited about a qualifying session.
So
this is very close.
Razor now, he just started his hot lap.
Yeah, so tell us if he's up on Sector 1. No, let's go to him anyway. Everyone else on a...
he's getting chased by a Ferrari very close by him, so I think it's Super D is behind him. Okay, he's up.
Yeah.
He's up. I must actually go to Super D and see how he's... Okay, no, that's Top Dog on his out lap, basically.
Yeah. So probably just trying to put a bit of pressure on him, trying to get him to make mistakes. All mind games here.
I see he's up.
Let's have a look at Sector 2. Oh, it's almost a 10th up in Sector 2. So this will, if you can get this hooked up nicely, this can get him a 108.7 or in the 108.7s, which I think is tremendously fast. I mean, that's ridiculous fast. So as he comes down at the start, so this will be literally his last lap. He will not have another go at this. So he goes through, what is this going to be? This is going to be a 108.706.
Nice.
What a lap under pressure.
Top Dog started his, starting his lap now.
Yeah.
So the guys are getting out of his way. He's got clear track.
Alright, he's just got a car in front of him, not sure who that is, but that might just be a little bit of distraction for him.
I think Razor will get out of his way.
Yeah, he does nicely get out of the way there. Ooh, a 10th up, more than a 10th up in Sector 1. Wow, so purple sector for him. So he needs 2 tenths to clock pole. Let's not get too much with the hundreds and the thousands, but 2 tenths that he needs.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at sector 2.
Oh,
3.5 tenths up. Unbelievable. When it matters, you put up the lap. If he can get this straight, this will be a 108.5. This is going to be your pole lap. This is going to be a 108.5. 108.593. Pole position by almost 3 tenths. Get in there, Ferrari team. What a lap by Top Dog. Talk about pressure. A 108.592. Razor a 108.706. Super D on the second row of the grid with 0 to cool. I don't think there's anyone else that needs to put up a lap here. I think everyone has done a lap. Yeah, so your first row on pole, again, Top Dog, but a little bit closer than what he would have liked with Razor at second. Second row of the grid, Super D with the Red Bull. Good showing by the Red Bulls in fourth. Then you've got the Alpha Tauri of Negation in fifth, Wezo in sixth.
Yeah, my question is, does he have any softs left for the race?
Yeah, is he going to go medium hards, which we all know is not the fastest way around?
Probably think he's going to go that way because I don't think he's got new softs left for the race because he was using in quali 2, he was using in quali 3, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, but Top Dog getting the honors pole position for him on the first row of the grid, joining him is Razor 0-2. Second row, Super D and 0 to cool. Good showing by the Red Bull. The third row, Negation and Wezo. Fourth row will be Arno Gous and Ron Skitter. Good showing there by Ron. Q3 again for him. And then your fifth row of the grid will be Fourth Mason Low. And a good showing by Low, getting into the top 10. It's good to see him there. But Wezo, for me, has been very consistent in getting podiums. I think he's been on every race on the podium, so he's been having a really good stint. So watch out for Wezo in the race. He sometimes just get race pace, not necessarily set up his car for quali. So,
him and Ron, they're the guys that actually always, tend to have not, I would say a good race, but a clean race. They tend up to make a lot of places.
Yeah, so good stuff by them as we wait for the drivers and the formation lap. And we'll be right back.
Okay, so we're just waiting the formation lap starting. Guys going. Oh yes, this is we unfortunately I got a mistake here. I think we don't have a formation lap. The guys went straight to the race. So we got Razor in the lead, 0 to cool second, Nick Geshen third, DRS Razor fourth, Arno Gous fifth. Top Dog came off the worst there because he wasn't aware there was a formation lap. He thought it was he didn't know it was a formation. He thought it was a race. Maxstar 7th, you got Ron 8, Chicken Wing 9, Low 10. Got Super D 11th, Fourth Mace 12, Esotronica 13th, and Syphilizer 14th.
Yeah, so Sublime Form saying here, let's get it done, race space. Yeah, there's definitely a difference.
Unfortunately, Avila could just join us back now. There was no formation lap. I think some of the guys got caught out for that. We just started straight into the race. I think it's just a setup error with the lobby.
Ooh,
So we got
apologies for that.
Razor in the lead. We got Zero to Cool, Nick Geshen. Unfortunately, the person that lost the biggest there was the Ferraris, Super D and Top Dog.
Yeah, so that's painful. Apologies for that. With no, that happened in Bahrain in season 2 and tier 1 as well. Big chaos, I know the guys. So apologies to all the drivers for that. Unfortunately, it's something that we need to correct. I was also just joining and thinking, right, let's get it on and see the guys racing. But it's Razor currently in front by 1 second from Zero. We've got Nick Gishan in third. We've got Wezo in fourth, Top Dog in fifth, Arno, Max Star, Chicken Wing, Super D. See a bit of action here. Ooh. And as people go wide, I'm not sure what happened there, but Ron coming through. So good battle here between Super D, Ron, and Fourth Mace. And yeah, you're right, the Ferraris lost out big time, yeah. Top Dog behind Wezo's going to go to the outside, Top Dog's going to go on the inside. Ooh. Good racing by both, so giving each other space. So Wezo again sitting pretty cut up, he's on the mediums. And if we just get some telemetry up here for everyone. So we've got Zero to Cool currently in second on the mediums, sitting very pretty. We've got Wezo on the mediums. And then you've got Arno and Maxstar. So good. Nick Gishan currently in third position, but he's already got a penalty, and so does Razor. Top Dog keeping it nice and clean. He's just sitting. He needs to get past Wezo here in the Renault if he wants to catch up with the guys in front. And if you look at it, time penalties is just going absolutely ape here.
I'm trying to look for damage on any of the cars, but it doesn't look like anyone, luckily, never got damaged with that confusion.
Yeah, so, that's good stuff. And once again, apologies for that.
I see Chicken Wing is having a run here at Super D.
He's gone. Well, he's in currently in ninth position. He's having a good run at Super D here.
That's nice of him. He's
and
improving a lot.
Yeah, they've got the same. He's got DRS wide open. I'm on board with Stefan here. Is he going to go on the inside? Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Very brave move.
Nice.
Super D saw it coming. And obviously didn't try to defend that much because he knew Stefan was not going to be able to break all the way in there.
But
he gets a penalty for that. But a very brave move, a very risky move there.
Nice, 8th place, and
loses it around the back. So Super D is coming back at him. DRS wide open.
Losing him a bit there.
Well done, Stefan, I tell you what.
But fourth place behind me.
Fourth place now behind. This is awesome racing, Stefan. Keep it up, my boy. Oh, he goes on the inside. Outbreaks himself.
Into the wall. Oh, yes.
There's damage to the Ferrari of Super D as well. And I tell you what, I think it was just the moment, the anxiety.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us. He's having another go at them.
That's nice. He mustn't give up.
Don't give up.
He's got good pace.
I tell you what, he's got serious pace in this McLaren of his. And he's got wing damage, but let's see if he can get around the circuit. He seems to be okay. This is the part where you rely on the left in plate to give you some aerodynamic stability, and you can see he's losing a little bit of time on all the right-handers. You probably won't see it too much in the left-handers, but definitely the right-handers. But he's sticking with him. So well done. If we go further up the field...
Yes, fourth place a bit wide there and into the wall, in plate gone.
Right, and I tell you what, that was close between Top Dog and Wezo. Top Dog outbreaks himself, gets almost into the back of Wezo. No damage, no contact, but this is fun to watch. So you will definitely get DRS coming down the start, finish, or the back straight. I think this is overtake done. He's using all the ERS that he's got. Yeah.
And Stefan is going on fourth place here.
Right, so the Ferrari of Top Dog gets past Wezo. Wezo's still on the mediums, so very impressed with the mediums. I tell you what, he's sticking with them. So is Razor, so is Zero.
Who's gonna be, okay, Puffmate's into the pits there.
Yeah.
Let's see if one gains the position back.
Right, so that moves Ron up to 10th. Snifflaza will move up to 11th. Low all the way down in 14th. Zero to Cool, keeping that gap nice and stable, under 1.5 seconds between him and Razor. So Zero obviously sticking with the Razor here, both on wheels. So both new to the wheel scenario. So these guys doing pretty well, Khaled.
Yeah, no.
Nick Gishan currently in your last podium position in 3rd, but he's being chased by Top Dog. So this is going to be interesting because I know Nick, he doesn't give an inch. So he's saying that he's got race pace. So hopefully that Alpha Tauri can get in there. So here we go. The Ferrari will get DRS assistance. So he gets, Nick is using all the ERS available. Top Dog's got no ERS. He's absolutely banked all his energy for that. Oh, big moment there by the Alpha Tauri. This is, which side is he going to go? He goes to the outside, Top Dog goes to the inside.
No space there.
No space. Good clean racing by these two drivers. This is for the final podium position. This is lap 7 of 35. And we can see that Puffmate is fitted for mediums. Top Dog getting again too close to Nick, almost in the back of him, and loses traction, loses downforce. Puts him a little bit back, but he'll have another go at it. Razor's still your race leader, so let's go back to him. Still your race leader in, so, but he's got penalties already. So let's just look at our penalty count. So Razor with a 3-second penalty, Nick on 6. Top Dog, Wezo, Arnu, Chicken Wing and Ron, all on 3 seconds.
Nick just lost a bit of traction coming out of that one chicane.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Nick's going to get DRS assistance here, but Top Dog's got literally no ERS.
It looks like he's falling back a bit. He's falling out of...
Yeah, I don't think he's got DRS. No, he doesn't.
5% DRS.
Yeah, so running a bit of trouble there. But both on the soft, so keeping it nice and clean. So early stages of the race, that gap
there's
between...
a wing flying in the back. I think it's either Arno or Wezo's wing that flew in the back there.
Right, that is definitely Arno's wing. It's an Alpha Tauri without a end plate.
Yeah.
Zero to Cool sticking it close to Razor, 1.1 seconds. The Ferraris at the moment 3rd. You've got Super D in 8th. He's 13 seconds off the lead. Let's just do that. So Super D getting very close to Maxstar.
Maxstar, they're going to come up to Arno now.
And I tell you what, that penalty column on the right hand side just becomes worse and worse. The only guys without penalties at the moment is Zero to Cool, Super D, Snifflaza, Puffmate, and like,
it's going to be close there with Arno. And Snifflaza has left the session. I think he's probably having some internet problems. I see Super D's got a end plate missing.
Yeah, not sure where that contact happened, Gerrit. I think it was just as I got on board with him.
Maxstar also.
Yeah, so maybe contact between the two drivers. But no safety car yet, no virtual safety car, lap 9 of 35, so there's plenty of time still to go. And
and he's into the wall again then.
Yeah, so the Alpha Tauri of Arnu comes into the pit. Yeah, he's changing. Maxstar is going to be a sitting duck now with Super D because Super D's got all the bits and pieces still on there. Chicken Wing currently in 9th. We've got Razor in 1st.
Okay, so the messages came that the pit lane opened for Super D, so they are lap 9. So you can expect him to pit in the next 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, so we'll see the guys with the softs coming in. It's going to be interesting to see. They're probably going to go soft, medium, medium. I don't think the soft hards will get you to the end. It's going to be interesting to see what the medium guys do. They might just go medium hard or go medium, medium soft. But let's keep an eye out on our race leader, Razor. He's 1 second ahead of Zero. And some good pace there by Zero to Cool, keeping that gap to a second and below. So Maxstar under pressure now from Super D. Let's get on board with Super D. He's going to get DRS assistance here. Nice traction out of the hairpin. DRS wide open. He's got some ERS to his disposal. So does Maxstar, managing that very nicely.
No, Nick got a
Oh,
penalty
and
for
I
speed.
tell you what, that was close. That was close. Super D almost in the back of Maxstar, decided to go into the pits. He's going to pit. He's going to try to do the undercut here. I've got a funny suspicion. And he puts on a brand new set of softs and a front wing. So, Gerard, soft, mediums, do you think that will get them through? Or do you think soft, hards?
I probably would say soft hards, unless he's doing a 3-stopper.
Yeah, I can't see him doing a 3-stopper, unless that was a wrong tire choice, but he's probably going soft, hards. I don't think the mediums will get to the end. Let's get back to our race leader, Razor. So let's see if he puts this lap. He's going on to the back straight. 1.3 seconds ahead of Zero to Cool. We don't expect Zero to come in yet. And Zero to Cool is keeping that gap nice between him and Top Dog. So no real fireworks there. 3 seconds between. Yeah, and Razor goes into the pits. Let's see what he puts on. So as we follow him into the pits, that's a brand new set of mediums waiting for him, or it might be a set of used. I think it's probably the set from, yeah, it looks like a brand new set of mediums. So Razor out. Top Dog so also in the pits. He puts on a brand new set of mediums. So with the addition.
You got Zero to Cool, Wezo, Maxstar, and Razor. Top Dog also into the pits. Nick Geshen, Arno, Super D, Pofmeister, Ron, Low, Chicken Wing, Isotronica, and Sniffleizer.
Yeah, so everyone into the pits, everyone pitted on the softs, that puts on the mediums. The medium guy's still out. Gerard, we probably expect him around about lap 14 thereabout. Lap 13,
probably,
14.
30, yeah, probably from lap 13 their pit window will open, and then probably, I think some guys will probably try and push it a bit. Gives you a better run on the softs.
Yeah, so if we look at a pit window here, so it's a very short pit lane entry. It's probably about 18 seconds or so, so a very short pit entry. So Razor currently 14 seconds off the lead, so we'll keep on monitoring that gap. Wezo keeping that gap nice between him and Zero to Cool. Maxstar currently in 4th on his mediums. He still needs to pit, the same as Razor. Everyone else has pitted, so we don't expect anyone to pit right now.
Well, so basically, I see Razor, I don't know how he's showing he's got past Maxstar. I think it was just probably a glitch there.
Yeah, or probably just team orders, just saying, look, I'm on a different strategy than you, let me come through, let's get some big points. Fastest lap, Super D on a 1:11.8. Currently Super D in 8th, he's 1.3 seconds behind Arne Gous. So after the first round of pit stops...
there's something, Maxstar is dropping places.
Oh, he's just spun out into the wall, no wing. So disastrous for him. And he's in the middle of the lap where he can't do really anything. So he's going to lose so much time here. He's in sector 2 at the moment. No virtual safety car, but he's going to have absolutely no traction on this car. You expect Arne Gous to come past very quickly, the same as Super D. But yeah, first round of pit stops done, except for the medium guys, which is Zero to Cool and DRSF1 Wezo. They all still need to pit. Yeah, so Arno is getting close. You expect Maxstar to pop into the pits here. Yeah, there he goes. Arno goes through and he gets a 5-second penalty.
It's sometimes those small things can just, you know.
When it's not your night, Gerard, it's not your night. I think we're all racers, we all know how that works. Sometimes you just want to put the remote down and say, I've had enough. But anyway, trying to catch up, lap 13 of 35, almost halfway through the session. We've got Sniffleizer in 14th, hopefully he's joined us back again. Low in 13th, there's Tronic in 12th. We've got Chicken Wing in 11th. He's now moved up into 10th with Maxstar's pit stop, although he's just retaken it. Fastest lap, Top Dog on the medium. So Top Dog is now only, let's want to get this up here quickly, he's only 3 seconds behind Razor. So Top Dog finding some good pace on this mediums, obviously using all the ERS that he can. So he's definitely making use of the energy recovery system here. And going back to Razor.
And the guys.
Yeah, Zero to cool into the pits. So Zero to cool from fifth pole position or from front. He pits for a brand new set of medium, so he's probably going to go medium, medium, soft. Zero to cool comes out just before Nikishan. Yes, he does. Puts him up into fourth. So we're all back to order except for Wezo. So we're just waiting for Wezo to pit. Sniffle eyes are obviously not in the session, so yeah.
And the guys are just raking up penalties. So far it's only low, and Sniffle eyes has joined now.
Okay, so he's rejoined.
Maxstar and Nick Geshin got a 5-second penalty they must serve in the pits also for speeding.
Oh, that's going to be painful. But anyway, Wezo, let's see if he pits this lap. I think that hard or that mediums are gone. Razor's now just caught up with him ridiculously. So obviously, Wezo pushing maybe those tires a lap or two too much. So let's see, we expect Wezo to come into the pits. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He stays out. Is he going to make this a one-stopper, Gerard?
I think he's pushing for the one-stopper.
Yeah, so this is a straight race. So Razor currently in second. He mustn't throw this away now. He's on brand new mediums, probably about 4 laps old. He's got Top Dog chasing him down, catching him about 4 tenths a lap. And he needs to get past Wezo, because if Wezo keeps him behind, he's going to fall into the clutches of Top Dog, which I think he doesn't really want at this stage. So keeping it nice and clean. Let's see if he gets to the DRS section. Maybe this DRS section not enough to get him through, but enough to get him close enough to the next DRS session. DRS wide open.
No, he's gaining a, yeah, I know. I think those tires on Wezo's car are pushing it there.
Yeah.
And it's bringing Top Dog into the party.
Yeah, look, I think that's just done for him. He's not going to make this work as a two-stopper unless he goes medium soft Gerard, instead of medium hard or medium
it's
soft.
It's possible. He's fighting. He's not making it easy for Razor.
Yeah, Razor goes fast, goes nicely, finds his line, good stuff. Yeah, he goes in. Yeah. So, I tell you what. I don't know. I think he waited too long. If this is not hard, it is. It is hard. He's going to go different than everyone else. So, wow. So he probably feels very comfortable on the hards. He goes out, so we don't expect him in again. So
no, everyone's still got
everyone's still needs to pit. Yeah.
And he's coming out in 6th place. Oh no, I think is he going to stay in 6th place?
Yeah, it looks like it is, yeah. So Razor now, that battle between him and Wezo just brought Top Dog into the thing again. So Top Dog now within DRS. 1 lap to go and then we'll be almost in half distance. And your standings at the moment, Razor in first, Top Dog in second, Zero to Cool in third. Negation 4th, Super D in 5th, Wezo in 6th, Arne in 7th, 4th Mason 8th, Ron in 9th, and Maxstar in 10th. Maxstar also on the hard, so we don't expect him in again. So Top Dog's going to pile up the pressure here. I tell you what, he's going to pile up the pressure here to Razor. He's getting DRS assistance, so Razor is going to have to find something. And it's not going to be in line of ERS because he's got literally no ERS left. So this is a straight battle, so let's get with these two outs. Let's just look at penalties quickly. So Top Dog's got a 6-second penalty, so in essence Razor has got 3 seconds over him on the race finish time, so hopefully Razor knows that. He can look at his telemetry and know that he's got 3 seconds over Top Dog. So fighting, but don't get into something that you don't want to get into. Don't ruin your race. This is a win for him if he can put this together. And this will be his first win for us, Gerard, for Razor in Tier 2.
Oh, he's you know, even Top Dog are fighting.
Top Dog, yeah, he takes it through. These guys are going to follow each other through, so He gets DRS just to rub it in a little bit more in the start-finish straight. So now it's going to be interesting to see if Razor can stick with him. Razor needs to stay within that 3 seconds between him and Top Dog, or else it's over Skadova. It's still early days, halfway, just over half distance.
Yeah, that can still happen, yeah.
Yeah, 0 to cool, keeping that gap also very nice. Gives some good pace by him, 4.7 seconds off the guys, off Razor. And then you've got Nikishin, Super D. Super D is going to have to put, well, everyone's really going to have to put again, except for Wezo. And Wezo, I'm going to monitor that gap. He's 3.4 seconds behind Super D. So let's have a look at that.
I think Wezo and Maxstar is also on odds now. I think he just changed his strategy a bit because of the wing damage.
Yeah, so let's go a little bit further back down the field. No real battles to talk of at the moment. So Chicken Wing currently in 11th. He's chasing after Maxstar on the hards.
I see Sean just went on to the hards.
Yeah, so Sean, Esotronic ZA just pitting for the hard, so he's not going to stop again. So he's currently in 13th. He's going to try to stretch it out all the way.
And Sniffleizer, I think he's ghosting. I can't.
No, he seems to be back in the car. So anything can happen. There can be a safety car. There can be 2 safety cars. It brings back everyone back into play. Yep. Yellow flags in Sector 3. So I'm not sure who's in Sector 3. It looks like a McLaren.
There's a car stuck there.
It's Chicken Wing. It is. He lost the car again. There is no end plate on the right hand side. Low getting very close to him. So Low will obviously use the DRS. Oh, he's just going to take. Whoa, man! And he loses it again. So I just want to see if there's any damage to Low. No, Low seems to be fine. So he's moved up a position into 11th.
And he gets lapped for his effort there. And again.
Oh dear.
Yo.
Oh dear.
I think he must just relax. I think his tires probably are too hot.
Yeah.
That's why he's spinning out. He must just go pit, put on new boots.
Yeah, safety car can change everything. The gap between Top Dog and Razor now 2 seconds. So at this stage of the race, Top Dog finding the pace that he should. He's got that.
And he goes. He's got no front wing and he continues.
Yep, that I do not understand. So hopefully that's not going to ruin anyone's race. Yeah, if this is the FIA, they would probably disqualify him. But let's see. He's got Sean Esotronic behind him. Sean will catch up very quickly. So Khaled, maybe if you can watch those two for me.
Oh, and he's off again.
Right, so Arno has just popped into the pits on his softs. Arno puts in a brand new set of mediums, so we don't expect Arno to come back into the pits again. So he's done his pit stop, mandatory pit stops. He's going to come out 4th place into the pits. Not a good race for him. Change of wing, brand new set of hards.
I'm still on board with Chicken Wing. Yeah, you should just go into the pits now. Don't try his luck again now.
Yeah, so if I look at the gap between Top Dog and Razor, so let's just look at penalties again. Let's see if Razor's ramped up some penalties that we don't know of.
Oh, yes.
So Razor's still sitting on 3 seconds, 0 to cool on 3 seconds. Nick Gishan, 11-second penalties for him. So that's going to bring him into trouble with Wezo. But Razor, yeah, he's still trying to get to just to stay within that 3 seconds between him and Top Dog. Top Dog finding some good pace in this stint of the race. We expect both of them in a little bit later. So Top Dog was on. Well, let me just get my head straight now. So Ray, yeah, everyone was on the softs. So yeah.
I expect to see them in the next 5 laps, and then it will be nice, softs at the end.
Yeah.
I see Rezo's, he just came past, it's simple. Oh no, that's a Mercedes, he's lapping.
Right, so Buddy's also joining in here on the chat with Warlock saying, go Razor, yeah, some big support here for Nicholas. And I tell you what, he's managing that gap under 3 seconds. So it will obviously all change if he gets another penalty, then it's a straight fight. But at the moment he has got that 3-second buffer between him and Top Dog.
Rezo is into the wall.
Alright, is this going to be a safety car? So Arnu into the pits.
Yes, it will be
Safety
a safety
car out. So Arnu, I tell you what, Arnu pitted at the correct time. That oak was into the pits as the safety car come out. He's put on brand new set of mediums, or 2-lap old mediums. And he's out. So it's going to be interesting. So let's see what the front runners do. So Top Dog pits, Razor pits.
And Nick's got a drive through.
So let's see what goes on to Top Dog. Yeah, softs for him. Razor's going to pop into the pits. He's going to put on softs as well. Ooh, mediums for Razor. And he served his 3-second penalty. Top Dog served his penalties, looks to be. No. So Top Dog
got 6 seconds.
Yeah, so but Razor did serve his penalties. So Razor's got no penalties.
No, on my screen it's still showing he's got 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, sorry, mine also correct. So he's also 3 seconds. But he's lost a lot of time in that pit stop. And I'm not sure why. I was on board with him. I don't understand what went wrong then.
But Maxstar's got a 5-second penalty. Maxstar's disqualified for ignoring a yellow flags.
Yeah, so that's our first DQ. So safety car out, lap 23, and that was brought out by the Renault of Wezo.
Lowe is disqualified for ignoring the yellow flags. Are the guys overtaking?
I've got no idea what's going on here. So Lowe's been disqualified. Everyone just moves up. Yeah, so strange Gerard that we would see a Razor on a set of mediums. Now I wonder why he didn't go for softs. Maybe he didn't have new softs left. But he's on mediums, the 2 guys in front of him are on softs. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for him.
It possibly can also be a strategy, because if you know, because I don't think that the soft is not going to last all those laps.
Yeah, I see there's a couple of complaints coming through where Codemaster told the guys to overtake the safety car, and when they did, they got disqualified. So
unfortunately with that rule, yeah, if it's from Codemaster then it's a problem, but normally the safety car has to complete a lap around the track before you can overtake. I've also been in that situation before.
Yeah, very weird. Very weird, but it's all square. It's all fair in love and war. We've got 2 softs in front. Then we've got mediums for Razor and Super D. We've got brand new set of hards for Negation. Arno on the mediums. Ron Porfmace on used hards. Esotronic Sean on new mediums. Chicken Wing on used hards, and Snifflizer on new mediums. So still beyond me why the Racing Point guys would go in for mediums. But anyway, it is what it is. So there is literally 11 laps.
Lap.
11 laps left on the softs. Sure. That's pushing it. It's probably 2-3 laps more than what they should.
Yeah, and I think that is probably the gamble that the guys on the soft are taking, and I think the correct choice is mediums. The gamble is the softs.
Alright, so yeah, so here we go, safety car in, we're all racing again, Top Dog goes across the line, he got a nice gap between him and Zero, probably the guy who lost the most is Razor, he's in third, Super D now putting pressure on Razor from behind, so both of them are, well, Razor's on a little bit newer mediums than Super D is, but yeah, if things were to finish now, Razor would, I think would win because of penalties. Let's just have a look. No, it will be 0 to cool. 0 to cool. Oh no, Razor got another penalty, so he's up to 6 seconds. Yeah. So 0 to cool, he's sitting on 3 seconds, so he's looking pretty. So Hanku, yeah, we haven't spoken too much about 0 to cool in the Red Bull. He just needs to keep it within 3 seconds of Top Dog, and if he can do that, that's a race win.
See, Top Dog is pushing now. He's trying to build that gap. He obviously knows also he's got that 6 second penalty. He knows Zero's got 3 seconds. He knows Razor's got 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, he's going to be pushing it, and the problem is to maintain that gap. I wonder.
Yeah. So let's have a look.
It's already up to 2 seconds.
There we go. 110.7 fastest lap for Top Dog. This is what it's all about. It's making. The other problem is if you take too much out of those softs, cut up the last couple of laps, you will be in trouble. So it's going to be interesting to see how Razor and Zero cope with it.
If I look at the way he's going, I think from lap 30 he's going to start struggling with that car.
Yep,
the
absolutely.
Last 5 laps he won't have the pace. He's probably going to be slower than the mediums.
Well, let's have a look. So Razor 1.1 seconds behind 0 to cool. Further down, Super D is putting pressure on Razor. So Super D is within, just outside of the DRS zone. Nick Gishan has got a drive through, so he's going to fall all the way back to the back of the grid. That will promote Arno, Ron, Porfmeis and Sean. It's a Chonic ZA. We started this race with 14 drivers, only 11 left. Virtual, or the safety car brought out by Wezo. Disqualifications for Low and Maxstar due to the Codemaster issue with overtaking safety car. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. Time for a new game.
Yeah.
It's time for EA to get involved.
Yeah, no, they bought him out. It's time to put their foot down.
Yeah, hopefully they can sort out all these issues. And I tell you what, I'm also suffering from these issues sometimes. Yeah, it's not fun.
So you got 0 to cool, Razor and Super D are sticking close together. You got Top Dog, he's busy, nearly got a 3 second gap on them. Then you got another nearly 6 second gap back to Arno, Ron and Porfmeis. They close together. And then it's another I think it's what? I think those cars are lap, but yeah, it's also another big gap. So you got like pockets of people racing against each other.
Yeah, Porfmeis just almost under a second from Ron, so he's going to have a go at him. Razor, I'm going to get on board with him now. He's within DRS of 0, so he's probably going to use this straight just to get close to him. DRS wide open. Just try to get close to him. Don't lose any downforce through the Wall of Champions side. And then try to make the most out of the second DRS zone, which he does.
And be square with the penalties now. All on 6 seconds.
Yeah, there we go. Everyone's all square.
And the mediums are starting to work for Razor. I see he's starting to his sectors are starting to improve.
Yeah. Right.
And Nick got another penalty. I think Nick's got a... Be careful, he might be disqualified because of penalties. He's raking them up in this race.
Yeah, and as we say that, Porfmeis goes past Nick Gishan and Ron. So Porfmeis up into 6th position. He's 8 seconds behind Arnu. Maybe a little bit too much to go and fetch now. Although those mediums might run out of tyre life. Yep. So, but I'm going to stick on board just with Razor now. And as they go through the hairpin, very wide by 0 to cool. So this is going to get, I tell you what, he's on the inside, 0 on the outside. He's going to get DRS assistance. That's it. A little bit of pressure. Hopefully those tires are not falling off already for 0, because that's going to be trouble for him. Because he's just got Super D.
That is what is happening.
Yeah, so let's keep on monitoring that gap between Razor and Top Dog. 3.2 seconds.
And Top Dog, he lost a second on his last lap. 1.2 second he lost.
Wow. Alright, Khaled, I'll be back now.
Okay. So this is definitely the closest battle we got. Razor, Zero, Super D. See, Super D is he's also gaining on Zero to Cool now. Then we got Nick, he went past Porfmace again now. These guys are battling it out for 6th place. I see Porfmace picked up another penalty. Ron is also keeping nicely in the loop there. Sean is a long way back. And Chicken Wing is leading Stifilizer, but he's gonna get lapped here by gonna see who that is. That looks like it's, yeah, they're coming up to Chicken Wing. Oh, and there goes a Wing. From whose car that was. Porfmace, he laps Chicken Wing. So Razor is pulling a gap from Zero, and he's slowly crawling his gap back to Top Dog.
I'll tell you what, there's overtake coming. Super D on Zero to Cool here. It goes on the outside.
It's gonna be hard now. They must. Oh yeah, he has to break.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So Ferrari goes through in chase after Razor. Top Dog keeping that gap nice. It's around about 3 seconds. It hasn't changed much. There's only 4 laps left. So barring penalties, it's going to be tight.
It's going to be hard for him to keep the pace up now at the moment, because those tires, after 8 laps, those tires are. It's I don't know. Now it also depends on Razor, how his sectors look, not getting penalties. I see he's got Top Dog in a view of him. He's also losing time in his sector, so yeah, it's even Stevens. So it's basically, okay, we got another yellow flag, and that looks like, let me just see there.
It could be is it Tronic? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's the Mercedes.
Virtual safety car.
There's no front wing on that Merc. That promotes Chicken Wing into 10th. So virtual safety car out.
Come on, Razor, just keep that gap.
Yeah, it's very difficult to keep those kind of gaps, because you do not want to get into a scenario where you over that delta, because that will be a drive-through, and then it's over. It's basically game over. Not sure what's going on here, because the gap was almost 3 seconds, and
I think because of the safety car. Super D is behind Razor now. So they're very close behind.
Yeah, we're racing again. So there's 4 of them close to each other.
This is gonna help Razor now. He just needs to put the foot down now. Porfmace retired. I think we're gonna have a safety car. Just in front, just after sector 1, he retired there. Looks like he went into the wall there. I think that corner is going to be a yellow flag, so we're now overtaking in that corner.
So another DRS here for Razor. He's now 0.3. Super D is there. Everyone's just getting DRS assistance here. So it's all about sector 2 and 3 here for Razor. If you can keep it together, you can see there's a bit of wheel spin on that Ferrari. So
yeah,
I think the cooling down and now the heating up might just not work so lucky for him. Ooh, close there. But Super D is also sitting very tight, and Super D is on 3 laps older mediums than Razor. So these 3 guys are giving it all.
And Zeratical picks up another 3-second penalty. So yeah, there's nothing in the penalties are not disadvantaging anyone. It's just going to be pure position on track for the top 3.
But I tell you what, there's a double ERS coming up here. Razor behind Top Dog, Super D behind Razor. And I tell you what, the one who's looking pretty at the moment is Super D. He's very close to Razor, using all the ERS that's to his disposal. None of these oaks have got energy left.
Yeah, I see Top Dog is also using all his energy up. He's basically on 6%.
Alright, so this is the second last lap, so this is all about just trying to get the other driver to make a mistake. I tell you what.
Oh, and he goes for it. Oh yes, it was a nearly was there.
Top Dog's in trouble here because
he's getting drive. He's getting drive, yeah.
Yeah, no, this soft is not finished. Getting to the end of it, but Razor looks very racy at the moment, so does Super D. So another DRS here for Razor. He's probably not going to make it around this turn. Is he going to go on the inside? Ooh! Probably should have just waited. There's another DRS coming up. Now he's lose so much time towards Top Dog. Oh,
and
man.
We got another yellow flag. I think it's Super D. Super D, he's got intake damage.
Yeah, so he lost it. Zero to cool up into 3rd.
Okay, I think Razor is closing up again now.
Yeah, 1 lap left in here in the circuit. Jules Villeneuve probably
final lap coming up.
Yeah, now you don't want to invalidate the lap. You don't want to get penalties, because if you get a penalty now, you're screwed. So let's have a look. Razor getting DRS behind Top Dog. So this is in it to win it. He has to get him. He needs to get close to him. He needs to get close. The only chance he'll get past him is on the back straight with a DRS. It's the only place where you will be able to get past this Ferrari.
Yeah, he just needs to get close to him and stay there.
Yeah.
Manage that gap. Don't let it get too big.
Oh, getting very nice and close. He mustn't do the same mistake as what he did earlier around this S section. Just keep it nice. Just try to get as close as possible to him.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Oh, and he loses time coming. Oh, a bit of time he lost there.
Yeah, but he's still got DRS on the back straight. Will we have a photo finish tonight here?
I think they're both on a similar DRS.
Yeah.
ERS.
I think this is over Skadova. I don't think the straight is long enough. ERS coming in. DRS coming in. No, this is not going to be. Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Let's stick with Top Dog. He wins in Canada, does he? Is he? Is he? Yes, he is.
I think this is the closest finish we had so far this year.
What a race. What a race. So Top Dog finishing in first, Razor second, Zero to Cool third.
Zero to Cool gets third place.
Yeah, good podium for him. Super D in fourth. We're just waiting for Arnold to come past. Arnold goes past in fifth. Nick Gishin's going to drop a couple of places, I'm pretty sure of that. No, he doesn't. So Nick in sixth, Ron in seventh. Sniffalizer, we're waiting for him to cross the line.
I think he will stay in eighth place.
Yeah, he'll stay in eighth. Waiting for him to come past the Wall of Champions. And he goes up into eighth. So good race there by Sniffalizer.
It was a nice race.
But yeah, Chicken Wing coming through. He's finishing up on the points. That's his first points of the season. So that's 2 points for him. Yeah, he's excited. Well done, Stefan. That's 2 points in the bag for the McLaren team. And it's a Tronic who's been scoring regularly points in every race almost. He comes past and he goes up into 10th. What a race.
Okay, no, thanks, Avilak, for joining you tonight, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out, so
Thank
thank
you
you for
very much
having
for
me.
Kharat. Yeah, thanks for joining me and making it easy. We'll see you soon.
No problem.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Ciao, ciao. Right,
Ciao.
I'm just going to get all the guys into the comms box. Let's see who's available. All right, let's just get the standings up before we get the invites out. So there you have it. Top dog on top with the fastest lap as well. Razor in second. You've got Zero to Cool in third. Super D in fourth. Arno in fifth. Nick Gish in sixth. Good showing by the Alpha Tauris. Mercedes in seventh with Ron. Alfa Romeo in eighth with Syphilizer. Chicken Wing, first points of the season for him in the McLaren. That's ninth. 2 points in the back for him. And then Esotronic ZA in 10th position. Right, so let's get the drivers in and have a chat to them about the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. What a good race it was by the Tier 2 guys. It really kept us on our feet. So let's get Razor in, let's get Top Dog in, and let's get Zero to Cool in. Right, so while we wait for the drivers to join me in the comms box, remember we've got Tier 1 tomorrow night, also at the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve here in Canada. So Tier 1 will kick it off at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and the lobby will open, and qualifying which started around about 7:15. And then that is our week racing done here in Canada. And then we move on as we get closer to the mid-season break, which will be just after Austria. So some good couple of tracks. I know a lot of favorite tracks coming up for a lot of drivers. I think the hard ones are out of the way. If we look at Australia, if we look at Zandvoort and Monaco and Baku, so maybe the guys would look forward to it. So I see some guys have joined me in the comments box. I'm just waiting for Zero to Cool to join me. If you haven't checked us out yet, you can check out the website. The website's going a little bit under construction because we've moved to Discord. But the website's going to be more informative right now. We're going to have some overtake challenges on there. So there's some new stuff coming there. So you can check out the website at www.FTRF1.com. You can also catch us on Facebook at Full Throttle Racing F1. And then, yeah, you can catch us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and you don't miss any other action. And if I tell you tonight was action, it's really an understatement. Let me just see who I've got in the comms box, or else we can start with the interviews. I think I have, right, so let's start. I'm just waiting for Top Dog. Let me just send him another invite. Oh, he's got one. Right, so let's start with third position. Hanku, recently on the wheel. Not a bad race. I tell you what, it was a good race. I mean, there's a lot of talks in the driver's lounge on Discord about guys getting wheels and guys upgrading, and it's really good to see that the guys are taking the sport very seriously. So I know Super D's got himself one. I know you've recently moved to a wheel. I think Top Dog's on the wheel. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Razor recently got onto the wheel, so we can see the benefit of having a wheel. It's all three on the top step having a wheel. And in certain tracks, it just suits you guys. So, you're not on the wheel yet. But anyway, very good racing, Zero. So you must be happy with third. Good points for the Red Bull team. Unfortunately, your teammate didn't get it together tonight. But good points for you. Awesome stuff. So the next track, if I'm not, I'm going to lose myself here now. I've been off for too long. It's France. There we go. It's Paul Ricard, if I'm not mistaken. So looking forward to France, Hanku. If you look at my results, I hate every track in F1 at the moment. So it will come together, buddy. It will come together. Hanku, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll catch you next week in Paul Ricard. Well done, mate. And then one of our management members, it's about time that we get someone from the management team into the comms box, because I tell you what, I can't get it done in, well, we had Gerard work on Monaco, which was great. Nicholas, dude, you had some serious pace tonight. I mean, to put the pressure on Top Dog in qualifying, enormous effort to get that amount of time in Q1, then in Q2, then go better that in Q3. during the whole stream, I just said that the Racing Point, or your car specifically, just looks hooked up. I tell you what, before we get to Marcel, buddy, great racing from you. To get on the wheel 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago and getting this kind of result, you know, a lot of people say that you struggle when you get there. You found some serious space. You took it to Top Dog tonight. I think you left everything out there. The last 3 laps was probably the most exciting race I've commentated on, except for Australia, maybe earlier this year when Snipplies won in the last 50 meters. But well done, Razor. And if that's anything to go by, you're going to have a really good season going. And from all the management members, thank you very much for having someone from management in here. Well done, Nicholas. And then let's get to Marcel. Marcel, you're ranking up the points at the moment. It doesn't seem like, you know, you've got the good races where the people are not really on your pace and you make the most out of it. And then you get days like this where people just pile on the pressure and you just keep on absorbing that. What's the secret to that, mate? I think everyone wants your secret. Listen, mate, what? Yeah, absolutely. And I must say to you, I mean, well done from our side. I mean, this is seriously good racing from your side. You're taking the you know, the fight really to the tier two guys, outshining or bettering your teammate at the moment. Although there's been good results for the Ferrari team, you guys have been consistently in the top three and in the top five for the past season. But you're just taking it to the next level. So from my side, really good racing, good driving, good clean driving. Um, and where do you go from here? Obviously, France up next, Paul Ricard. A lot of tracks coming up now that's a bit more favourite to the rest of the guys than the tracks that we've had. You feeling comfortable for the next couple of tracks coming up? Yeah. I tell you what, if I don't perform in Austria, I'll probably find myself in a house or something because I think Red Bull's going to fire me. But anyway, to finish off, Marcel, mate, well done. I tell you what, this is seriously good racing and a lot of pace from you. I'll chat to you a little bit later offline. But from my side and the whole management team and the whole FTR team, congratulations on your win. And we're looking forward to see you next week, buddy. Right, if you want to catch these guys again, you can catch them next week in Paul Ricard in France. So it will be Tuesday night. What am I? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, yes. It's Tuesday night. It's 7 o'clock. I'm getting confused here. You can catch all the guys again in Tier 2 next week. Thanks for joining me for tonight for the stream. Thanks for all the comments. And I'm pretty sure that I will catch you guys next week in France. From my side, it is have a great evening. Ciao, ciao.